Why technology is moving faster than society can adapt. Introduction. Technology has always changed society. But something feels different this time. It's not just the scale of change, it's the speed. Technology isn't simply evolving anymore. It's accelerating, and society is struggling to keep up. To understand why, we need to look at how this shift actually works. How technological change worked before. In the past, major technologies took decades to fully reshape society. Electricity, cars, the internet. These innovations spread slowly. People had time to adjust. Education adapted. New jobs appeared. Old ones faded gradually. Change was disruptive, but manageable. What changed this time? Today, technology builds on top of itself. Software improves software. Automation accelerates automation. AI helps create better AI. Each breakthrough speeds up the next one. This creates a feedback loop that didn't exist before. Progress no longer moves in straight lines. It compounds. Exponential progress instead of linear change. Most people still expect change to be linear. A little improvement each year. Small, predictable steps. But modern technology doesn't work that way. When systems improve themselves, progress becomes exponential. Small gains stack quickly, and suddenly everything feels like it changed overnight. In reality, it didn't. It was building quietly the entire time. Why technology moves faster than people? Technology can change in months, sometimes even weeks. But society doesn't work that way. Education systems move slowly. Laws take years to update. Cultural habits resist change. People don't struggle because they are incapable. They struggle because adaptation takes time. This gap is where tension begins. Automation doesn't wait for permission. Technology doesn't pause to ask if society is ready. Businesses adopt automation when it saves time or money, not when it feels comfortable. If a system works, it spreads. Quietly, efficiently. No announcements, no countdowns. Just gradual adoption that becomes impossible to ignore. A real example: work and automation. Most jobs today are a mix of different tasks. Some require judgment. Some require creativity. Others are repetitive and predictable. Automation targets the predictable parts first, not to replace people entirely, but to remove friction. Over time, the nature of work shifts. The job title stays the same. The job itself changes. The hidden phase of disruption. The most important phase of disruption is the one people rarely notice. It happens before jobs disappear, before industries change names, before headlines appear. It's the phase where fewer people are hired, where teams stop growing, where productivity increases quietly. This phase can last for years, and by the time it becomes visible, the shift is already locked in. Cars as a reflection of this shift. Cars are a perfect example. They look familiar. They still have wheels, seats, and steering wheels. But inside, they've changed completely. Software now controls efficiency, safety, and cost. Updates matter as much as hardware. Cars are becoming platforms, not just machines. The same pattern is repeating everywhere. Why society feels overwhelmed? When change happens slowly, people adapt naturally. When change accelerates, uncertainty grows. People feel pressure to reskill, to keep up, to make the right choices. This isn't a failure of individuals. It's a mismatch of speed. Technology is sprinting. Society is walking. The psychological cost of acceleration. Rapid change doesn't only affect systems. It affects people. Uncertainty creates anxiety. Too many options create paralysis. Constant learning creates fatigue. When everything changes at once, people struggle to decide what actually matters. This is why guidance and clarity are becoming more valuable than information itself. How adaptation actually happens. The solution isn't slowing technology down. That has never worked. The real solution is learning how to adapt faster, focusing on skills instead of titles, understanding systems instead of tools, staying flexible instead of fixed. Adaptation isn't about knowing everything. It's about learning continuously. The deeper shift beneath the surface, this isn't just a technological shift. It's a structural one. Work is becoming more fluid, careers less linear, learning more constant. The rules that worked before are quietly being rewritten. Final thought. Technology will continue to accelerate. That part is inevitable. The real question is whether society can learn to move with it, instead of constantly trying to catch up, because the future won't wait.